And welcome back to some more of Dwarf Fortress 2014 with me, the Green Dragon. Let us continue. Let us just make sure that everything is neatly connected up. And I think that since we have successfully bypassed the caverns, even though it's not a huge project and we're fine as is, we will still go down a ways and try to get to the magma levels because, you know, awesomeness. Because, you know, magma. You have a really good weapon, guy. That being the case, why don't we start training a second one on those, you know, bolts that we are making, right? We are making bolts, right? Right, we are turning a lot of copper into bolts. How much copper? Actually, tetrahedrite ore. Fuck it, let's smelt up to 30. That will be fine. Now going... Right, we have merchants too, but... Okay. Let us just order the dig first. Yeah, there's not much further to dig here really because of reasons. I mean, we're pretty close to the magma level, or we should be. Okay, did we move some goods? Doesn't look like it. So what do we want to move? We have some goblets here, which we want to bring out, no doubt. So, let us start with those, right? Yeah, let's sell the crappy goblets, and after that we can sell some silver stuff if we still need it, like, we'll bring out a couple of weapons pins as well. Well, no we won't, not yet, we'll do that a bit later. Okay, so the trader needs to come here, that will be great. And yes, all the copper in the world. Now we should have absolutely no... Why is that suspended? That should so not be suspended. What the fuck is that? That's a sparse floor fungus too. Okay, so we're running out of drinks from plants. Because of reasons. That sucks. And you are bringing over bags of stuff. Oh right, you are collecting sand, that's fine then. That is perfectly fine then. And now you consider that... Are we really... Seriously? Okay. Fine, so... This is the one that's making that stuff, so... Why don't you make some leather bags, okay? Apparently we need a greater supply of those, so let's get them ready, I suppose. And here you are still smoothing. Ever so slowly. Okay. Okay, you are not doing your thing, unfortunately. That's an unfortunate thing. You are rather successfully managing to do all the things. And you've dropped all the clothing. And you're shooting at things. That's wonderful. Good, I might actually turn all of my dwarves into actual, what's his face? You know, hybrid. You know, hybrid militia, right? Give them maces and give them crossbows instead of maces and... The fuck? How are there crundles in this thing? Okay. Apparently there are crundles on the map that are causing trouble. But they are like here. The fuck, how are they able to interrupt my stuff? Like they shouldn't be able to. Really. When you get right down to it. These should actually all be smooth. Just for the awesomeness sake. Not that it matters much. Okay, masterpiece copper bolts, that's good. So you can really produce a quite the metric fuck ton of cool things, really, when you get right down to it. So that's good. Right, and you have been forbidden from planting more things. Because we're gonna be ditching this thing the moment we are done with the current harvest, really. Okay, so how much wealth do I have here for trading? Is it enough? It should be. 20k should go a damn long way. So what do we have? Some bronze, dwarves and some trash metals. I think I can make my own brass actually. Platinum I will take. Silver I don't need. Bismuth bronze I don't need because I can make some of my own and I really don't need it that much. I'll take the glass. Then we have lignite and other glorious things which we will not need because it turns out that the wood we have is, at least for the time being, sufficient to produce all the fun things we need or want. Okay, I could buy booze. I really don't like buying booze because we can't make, you know, that's not good quality booze, pure and simple. So that being the case, okay, actually, why don't we make grab some seeds here, just to ensure that we can, because let's see, let's say you make some sweet pods, but you can make multiple harvests during a single season, right? But we don't have enough seeds to plant the second harvest because we are too busy, in fact, trying to process the existing sweet pods, and until that happens we can't plant more and it just gets annoying. So, and there we have a pigtail seed bag. Yes, I want sweet pod seeds as well. Yes, this is good, we'll take those. That will go in, well, a ways in the right direction. And as for here, well, here it's again a relatively simple, straightforward thing. We just grab what we can get and use that for glory. That and all the food, of course, that we have available, because food is great as well. Now what will I ask for? I will ask for probably, let's grab these at least. I will ask for more platinum, I think. And that's more or less it, I guess. I mean, we can survive throughout the year with what we have, right? I mean, as long as we manage to trade with the dwarves in autumn, they will give us at least enough plum helmets, if nothing else, to buy all the, or to make all the booze we need. So we should really be okay here, I would think. Because as you can see, there are truly vast amounts of plum helmets available. It's really not a problem. In theory. In theory. Alright, right. All the plum helmets. Holy crap, there are a lot of them. That and other vegetables. Wow, I love it. We will take all of that. Massive food supply. And while we sell back luxury items to the homeland. Yes. This is just random type of stuff which we don't need as much of. Not sure if we want to see what's his face, the cheese, but you know, for variety's sake, maybe some of our dwarves have a thing for melted cheese, so different types of cheese getting melted together might be a good prepared meal for them. I don't know, maybe. Let's grab some of those splints and crutches as well, just to be sure. I don't care if they're expensive, I can afford it, and I really don't need any of this. So, let's trade with that. That's good. Alright. So, let's bring out a weapons bin, or two, or all of them in fact. And we are gonna trade away some of the crappier items we have currently got around. I think that will go a nice long way towards improving the standing of our fortress with the homeland, which is useful, I think. In any case, it's enough that I want to actually do it, so... Taking their sweet time doing that, aren't they? At least we should be able to brew some booze with this. Also, important question, how good is our booze guy? He's actually kind of good. Oh yeah, he's not the one that died, it's the cook that managed to get his ass killed. So we're okay here. In your are rendering fat and preparing lavish meals. That's good. Now here, you're happily smelting that tree, right? That's fine. And here we have a harvest of some cave wheat. That should be fine as well. And you are carrying stuff. Well, okay. We will keep anything that is really high quality, but the rest I think we will be offering a lot of that to Yay Homeland, because we are just awesome that way. Obviously not the stuff that isn't actually made in this fortress, because that would be foolish. But you know, there's no reason why we can't make the Homeland extremely happy with our success here. Like, we can easily afford to give them a couple of thousand of things. There we go. And you are bringing out more bins, right? So, yeah, we'll just trade away the extra crap that we don't actually need, and we will, by the time they come around again, have all the things. All the things. And I'm thinking about opening up one of the caverns for the having of the things. You know, we'll have one heavy infantry thing, which is specialized on melee guys, and the rest will be... or maybe we'll have 3 squads. One super light archers with leather armor and stuff, and the rest... one hybrid and... no, I think we'll have 2 hybrid squads and 1 heavy squad, or even 3 hybrid squads. I think that will be okay. I think that will be quite okay. You are all happily carrying all the things. Great. That's actually kind of great, and you are happily making more bolts again for the inevitable necessity of much practice. Okay, so our melee squad is ready for much awesomeness, and you are learning all kinds of interesting things, but what else are you? Okay, you're learning to be archers and marks dwarves, right? Oh, you're actually really good, but you're not in the military. Why aren't you in the military, Shorast? Because you have medical training, which is why we excused you from service. Well, I'm not gonna go back on that now. That's fine, I suppose. Yeah, having a whole of, like, 4 wood burners goes a long way towards ensuring a good supply of charcoal, right? Because they're happily burning all of that, and they're gonna get skilled at it, and it's gonna be great. There's always more wood to be chopped, right? So we're good. We're actually good on that. Alright. So we can trade away some more stuff that isn't masterwork in this case. Yes, trade away the extras, the stuff we don't need and don't want. Right, we'll keep the masterwork ones because those are just plain worthwhile, but the rest... screw that. There we go, go, go. Away. Yes, I mean, I could keep a couple of silver maces to trade with the elves or something, because trading encrusted stuff tends to piss people off. And those are the copper picks, we want those left over. And these are crappy crossbows for the most part. Most of the masterwork ones will be with the actual people. And you notice that I skipped a couple of maces back a ways. That's because those are the ones we will be keeping. Holy crap, do we have a lot of silver maces. Yeah, we shall send back a shipment of weaponry, I think, to the homeland, because that will make them happy. There you go. That is for your leader. And what does that leave us? That leaves us like, what, maybe as many as... oh, this one too. So something like 15, 20 masterwork silver maces and another, well, 6 or 7 normal ones. That seems more than enough to trade come next trader groups come next year. So we'll be okay with that. Okay, you are not requested at the depot anymore, and as soon as we are done with this, we will be working the platinum. Wow, and this is sure as hell taking a while getting grown, huh? Go figure. Go figure. How are we actually on our population? We are at 72. Okay, so that's not horrible. Yes, so who do we recommend? Who do we recommend? I think we recommend our weaponsmith in this case. Rakust, yes, I think Rakust... This face is good. That is great. Yes, and what do I want? I think, like I said, mostly I want platinum. The rest I have a sufficient amount of. Well, platinum and the... No, just the platinum. We don't want too much of the really heavy stuff. So, well, I don't even need the platinum that much, but I like making goblets out of platinum. So that's that. Anything else I really want? You know what? Bring me a fracton of glass. That will do. Do that. And yes, I did not ask for leather because we should have enough leather. Okay, so I assume you are not doing... Oh, you ran out of cloth. Well, that's fine. But you should have plenty of bags at this point. So we should be able to unsuspend the glass industry, in theory. We'll see. We'll see if it chokes out or not. People are unfortunately sleeping in crappy rooms. Right, you are smoothing those, right. We have idlers. Well, in that case, we have some stuff that needs to be dumped, I'm afraid. Kindly come over and do that. Ah, here as well, actually. Finish cleaning the rooms. And we will actually start installing some doors in that case. Because, you know, it's time. We are having a large population, we need to set them up properly, right? Or we need to continue the effort to set them up properly. Certainly something that we need to keep working on, because dwarves with proper rooms are much happier dwarves. Much happier dwarves. Whoops. You know, actually, I might make more sense to lay out rooms a little bit differently at some point, but you know, it is what it is. It'll do for now. This will be perfectly fine, I think. Perfectly fine. How did I lay it out up top? Okay, like that. So that's another 20 rooms. This will cause the resumption of the production on beds and stuff, but you know, that's no big deal. That's as it should be. Alright. Whoops. Wrong way. And this does mean that everyone will be busy carrying things one way or another for a little while, but that's okay. They can carry things. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. And we should have mostly the rooms we need by the time everyone is done with that. And eventually we will give them like another cabinet or something in each of these rooms, and maybe even a golden statue in the corner. You know? Point is, there will be luxury, I think. Or at least I'll try to set it up with some luxury. And then it'll be awesome. I might not engrave the rooms, but they will still be pretty sweet. Because of all the cool furniture we're gonna place in them. So you are all happily hauling everything, that's good, and we do have more pets. Okay, that being the case, we need to reset our stairway to heaven, for pets at least. Yes, time to send them onwards to heaven, I think. That's exactly what we'll do. And we'll get some extra silver from this. So that's nice too. And you're constantly going down here and... Okay, so we are now Barney. Oh. What? So the medical dwarf is now the mayor. That changed. Okay, chief. No. No, you're not. Okay, mayor. Assign... Whoops, caps lock. Mayor. Sure, we'll reassign the rooms, cause screw that. No, that's the broker guy. Huh, interesting. But okay, that means we need a proper set of rooms for our nobility. Let us say, for the sake of argument, that they have to be truly palatial rooms. Something like 9 by 9. That's a bit too much. But 8 by 8, well, let's go with 7 by 7. That is still a lot for a single dwarf, I would say. And it looks really nifty this way. So let's do that. Now down below, what's going on there? Have you dug all the way to wherever? Have you... Okay, you've run into magma there. Okay, so let's say that we dig here and then try to dig downwards from here. Shall we? That might work. Whoops, that's the wrong type of stairway. The fuck? There we go, like that. You may happily proceed to dig. You are all hauling stuff very, very happily, and nobody's pulled the lever. See, that's dangerous. Interesting. Those are actual pigtails. Well, get on with it and harvest them. Clearly that needs to be done. A random buck rabbit. That is such freaking bullshit. Automatically enabling pets on these, it's just... no. Bad. So very bad. And I assume that... Okay, apparently those got cancelled. What do we have in here that is of some worth? We have lots of glass. Can practice with that. I did order a second gem guy to start, yes, and our first gem guy is still kind of crap anyway. What we need is a lot of gems to practice with. Okay, so we have what? 2 wet caverns. 2 of wet ones. I do, however, also have a pretty large amount of mechanics and such, so I could dig out here and fill that with traps, which is what I'll do. I'll dig it out and I'll set up traps and we'll see about stuff. Yes. You're carrying everything out ever so slowly. It's great, great, great. Take your time, why not? That is mica, and this is a topaz cluster, which means that it needs to be dug. Right. Yes. That's a tetrahedrite. Well, you know what? No. Just smooth it. It's okay. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Oh hey, gems. Digging around for gems would make a certain amount of sense at this point. Oh! We found castrite. Sweet. That's actually good. We'll be able to make some more bronze then. That is absolutely amazing. And we are, of course, taking our sweet time with that, aren't we? Of course we are, why won't we be? Yeah, that's great, I'm sure. That's no doubt quite great. And we're out of rough bloodstones, apparently. Interesting. Okay, so what does this involve? This is 6 by 6. That means that there could be a... Okay. Let us, for the sake of argument, say that... Okay, how do we want to set this up? Okay, I probably want tunnels along the sides like so, right? Okay. So what if we have tombs for the nobility, such as our nobility will be like... Oh, I don't know, like so. What do you think? Does that look good? Or maybe like so. Just have statues of random crap. Yeah, you want to dig that. Wait a second on that. Yeah, just have statues and... I don't know, that looks kind of crappy. Okay, let us say then, for the sake of argumentation, that then we have... say tombs like this, with a statue and a sarcophagus, both made of gold, no doubt, and a golden door here. And then we can put in quite a few tombs. And then we can have at least basic tombs for a lot of our nobility. Even the not so important one. In fact, we can start assigning special tombs to all the people we actually care about. That would go a fair ways.
Some migrants have arrived.
Okay, we have more migrants. That's good. It's extra manpower. So we're interested in warm bodies for eventual extra military, and we're interested in people, of course, who have special skills. Either or are, of course, valuable. Okay, so there's a pen pasture there. I'm sure that we have some animals that could quite like to be put out to pasture there. Is that the whole wave? Looks like it might be. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. Don't think we got that many warm bodies, but we did get a really skilled metal crafter. So you're now just a pure furnace operator, because both of your skills, there's other people who can do those better. We'll keep you as a backup guy. It's fine. Don't need a miller. Sure still don't need a surgeon. We'll take the miner, obviously, because that is a good thing. It will take an extra... Well, we'll take the furnace operator, certainly, but we will take an extra cook and brewer. And this leaves us with 3 leftover people who will denote by... Oh, I don't know. We'll put them on plant gathering. I think that will work. So there, that's actually pretty sensible. Good. Yes. So we have a new metal crafter, that's good. We'll be able to make some really nice stuff. I think that's very, very nice. Right. The fact that the wood burners are downstairs does kind of fuck with things. Is there any way in which I could reasonably put them here? No, I can't. Even though it does result in a lot of extra carrying. And moving of random bins. Right. Though this... God damn it. Young fungi wood. See? We waited too freaking long and they built that bullshit. Now we're gonna have to do weird shit to deal with that. And it's gonna suck so very much. Okay. X. Remove the zones. Now then. Zone. This. No, 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 no. Sand. Yes, this is where you get sand, darling. Okay, that needs masonry. That will eventually get constructed. Hopefully... Yeah, we need to actually build the floor before it can actually get rid of the thing. Because we don't want that fungi wood. Oh, that is cave wheat though. Gather that. Certainly. How are we on tetrahedrite? Should have a good supply by now. Actually, smelters, yes. Let's make another one of those. And, wow, so many choices. But let's make it out of good old claystone all the same. And okay, we're gonna cut the episode here. Thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one, so see you.